So the other day before I went to bed, I posted a Facebook status on my Facebook fan page known as Mr. Repzion. I posted a one-word Facebook status known as orgasm. That's it. One word. One word. Upon getting up the next morning, reading all the comments on that status, it occurred to me that many people were offended, upset, and were angry at me. So angry at me that I posted the one-word orgasm on my Facebook fan page. I posted the word orgasm because I wanted to see how people would react to a single word which I don't even think is offensive. I could have wrote the F word, F-U-C-K, in caps. But no, I chose the word orgasm. And this is one of the things that I love about language. That people can be so easily offended, but people can look at one word, and by you saying that one word, judge your entire character. Because according to a lot of those comments, I'm a sex addict. I'm addicted to masturbation. I currently blew a load, which is why I wrote the word orgasm, when in reality, all of these accusations and all of these assumptions were completely false. I love seeing how people react to words. Which is why this video is about swearing. What is wrong with swearing? I often get criticized on my own videos because back in the early days of YouTube when I started, I was religious and I used to never swear. Upon leaving religion, I now use profanity in my videos. Not in all of my videos, but occasionally I do use profanity. And upon this criticism, I have had a lot of slack thrown at me saying that I shouldn't swear, or if I do swear, I shouldn't say this certain word, or if I shouldn't swear at all, or I should just keep my mouth shut, period, and never say any type of word like crap or any type of profanity. And today, I want to give you kind of an argument for why I think swearing is not only healthy, completely natural, but why it's completely a universal thing within the communication of language. Swearing is beneficial in many ways that people do not understand or they take for granted. Swearing is often cathartic, and we use swearing as a means to express our frustration, express our feelings, but also express our emotions. Something that a lot of people don't realize is that swear words can actually be used in a positive light, in forms of jokes, humor, sex talks, storytelling, self-deprecation, and even social commentaries on news stories or topics that are controversial. Imagine yourself right now that you want to emphasize how great something feels or how great a current activity was that you currently just did. Swear words can emphasize the positive feelings that you want to express, whether it be an object, a person, a place, an activity, or even an event that you're currently doing. For example, let's just say I got back from a Slipknot concert and I say, that concert was amazing, versus that concert was effing amazing. If you compare that was amazing to that concert was effing amazing, the swear word, the word F-U-C-K, is used in a positive light to express how amazing that concert was. While both these sentences may be considered the same thing, one expresses a more positive light to why the concert was amazing. Swear words emphasize our emotional reaction to that specific concert. Virtually all people swear. In fact, the Association of Psychological Science argue, and with research they back this up, is that swearing is universal in all cultures, in all different lifestyles, in all different places around the world. French, Spanish, there's different words to communicate anger, frustration, but you can also use those same swear words to imply positive things that may be happening. Swearing is a lot more common to people than you may think. Swearing is not just for uneducated people, as many people like to say, is that if you swear, that means you're uneducated, or of people of a lower social-economical status. Swearing is completely natural and part of human speech and childhood development. We learn words which are taboo, and we learn words that are not taboo, that are based upon our certain circumstances. For example, if I was to go into a job interview and they're asking me questions, I would not use vulgar profanity like the F word in my job interview. Why wouldn't I do that? Because our language, our universal language around all cultures and all societies, we base what we say upon our environment and the social situations that we are currently in. In some places, it's perfectly appropriate around our friends to say the F word. In other places, it's completely inappropriate, such as the workplace or saying or talking to a manager, and we base our language based upon our situations and environment in which we're currently in. One of the quickest things that we learn through childhood development is that certain words have more power and have more positive or negative effects than other words. For example, I could say that you're a piece of crap versus you're a piece of shit. Now, they both mean the exact same thing, but piece of crap versus piece of shit are one's stronger, one's more powerful, one emphasizes more of anger or of emotion, while saying crap does not. Words have power, and words have status power over other words, and we learn this from basic childhood development on what words have more power. For example, saying screw you versus F you. Completely different, same context, but one's more powerful. Now, I certainly believe that people should use discretion on the words they use around certain people. I don't go out of my way to try to offend people by using words that may offend them, but rather I use words to express myself. I use words to express maybe my excitement for something, or my lack of excitement for something, or maybe I went through some physical pain and I'm really sore, or I stepped on a Lego during the night and I screamed the F word, which implies that I just got hurt, and it just comes out to express. Swearing can actually help people. It can help people cope with difficult circumstances that they may be going throughout their life. I personally like to look at swearing as a horn on your car. You can use it to signify your emotions, whether it be joy, surprise, anger, disappointment, frustration, and you use your horn based upon how you're feeling at that given time. To tell me that I shouldn't use swear words, or I shouldn't say a simple, non-offensive word like orgasm on my Facebook page, not only signifies that you're easily offended, but it goes to show that people like you do not understand language. It's people like you who do not have the ability to be able to express yourself on a more personal level. I, Daniel Sulzbach, am not going to bottle in all of my expressions just because I may say a word that you may not like to hear. Swearing injects a direct, succulent, emotional component to discussions and talks and social commentaries that may otherwise not be there if you were to not use swearing. So my point in making this video is to let you guys know that if you are offended by swear words, I recommend that you click the unsubscribe button on my channel. Not because I don't want you as a viewer, but because I don't want to deal with your hypersensitivity, easily offensive behavior on my channel. Because if you're offended by a word like orgasm, which is a completely natural word to describe a sexual release that someone may have during sex or intercourse, then by all means, if you're offended by that word, but you're not offended by the F word, which I've used in older videos and things like that, then that doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me how a non-offensive word, which is a completely natural thing that people go through when they have intercourse, versus a word that can express something positive or negative or anger, why is this word offensive and this word isn't? That doesn't make a lot of sense, and I want to encourage you to unsubscribe to me if you're easily offended, because my videos don't go out to try to offend people, but if you're offended by words, then don't watch my content, because I use a lot of words. If this video made sense, my name is Mr. Repsy, also known as Daniel Sulzbach. Thank you for watching, and swearing is okay. Unleash your anger and come to the dark side. We have free cookies.